Hi everybody, my name is Armin Nokic and I'm PhD candidate at Politecnico di Milano, area of telecommunications. In this video, I will give you details about the competition structure and data sets provided for the competition in network traffic analysis organized by the networking courses that you have. First of all, let me introduce myself. As I already said, my name is Armin Nokic and I'm coming from Bosnia and Herzegovina and I'm 26 years old. I'm an early stage researcher at Marie Curie program and as well PhD candidate at Politecnico di Milano. And I would like to give the acknowledgements to Marie Curie Action Foundation because it's funding my PhD studies. Also here you have my contact and you can contact me if you need any more details about the competition. First of all, let's start from some goals and motivations for this competition. As a part of your networking courses, you probably heard and used Wireshark tool to perform the analysis of network traffic. Network traffic can be captured from the network interfaces and stored in the pickup files. Pickup stands for the packet capture file. These files can be further analyzed, for example, with a Wireshark or with some other methods. But you noticed when you used Wireshark that Wireshark is very powerful, but all the things that you can do with the Wireshark needs to be done manually. And if you need to perform the same analysis on more pickup files, you need to perform it separately. So, to avoid this, you can automate this analysis by coding, and you can use Python to do this. More specifically, you can use Scapy libraries. From the other side, what we want from you in this competition is to use all your knowledge about networking to perform the analysis of a real network data traffic that we will provide. As the final result of this competition, we expect you to improve your network knowledge and also to improve your Python coding skills. And of course, at the end, you will win some awards. Let's jump to the competition structure. Competition is organized in two parts. The first one is the network traffic analysis, and the second one is the presentation of the work done. The network traffic analysis is containing two phases. The first phase is called mandatory phase, where you need to do some mandatory tasks. There is 4 tasks that you need to do, and these tasks are basically to create some specific statistics, and these 4 tasks are defined by us, and this phase it's necessary to be done if you want to continue to the next phases of the competition. The second phase of the competition is creative phase, where you need to do 2 up to 5 tasks and each of these tasks is to create some statistic, and how to choose this statistic, it's up to you. So you have total freedom which statistics you will use. And as I said, the final step of the competition is to present your work, and this phase can be reached only by those groups who finish successfully 2 previous phases. So let's go in more details about these phases. For the mandatory tasks, you will need to finish 4 tasks, and here is the list of them. The first one is to sort the standardized ports based on the total amount of traffic generated. Here I would like to underline the part standardized ports. What are standardized ports? You need to know based on the knowledge that you got from the networking courses. Also, the output of each of these tasks needs to be in a specific format, and we choose to be in a .csv file. And each of these files, and for different tasks, they need to be created in a specific format with specific headers. For example, for the first task, you need to put the port of the number in the first column and the amount of the traffic in the second column. The second task is to find the top 10 IP addresses with highest amount of traffic generated, and to create a graph showing unique IPs and corresponding traffic. The third task is more complex because it contains a lot of things to do. It's similar like the second one, but additionally you need to find the must-use protocols and must-use source and destination ports for each of the top 10 IP addresses. The last one is to calculate the minimum, maximum, average and variance values for time-delayed packets. Let's jump now to the creative phase. As I already said, you need to create at least 2 statistics and maximum 5 statistics, and you have total freedom to choose which statistics you will create, and you can exploit the provided dataset as you want. It's only important that you are creative and original, because the evaluation criteria for this phase it's done based on your creativity, the importance of the created statistics, of course from the network point of view, and also how they represent the results. You need to represent it in a nice way. For example, if you are creating some graphs, they need to be readable, and the least important one is the originality and quality of attached code. This one will be used only to differentiate if all the groups are having good results for the previous criteria. And the final step, as I already said, is the presentation. This part will be reached only by the groups who satisfied previous analysis tasks. Each of these groups will have 5 minutes to present their work, and this step is very important because presentations will be also evaluated, and after presentations final rankings will be set. Now I would like to give you some details about the datasets. So we provide you two datasets. The first one is the network traffic.pickup file. This file is downloaded from the open source dataset library, and we just take the 30 minutes of the real data traffic. And also it's important to know that the payload of the packets are removed. Also, if you want to see this dataset, you can find it in this link. The other dataset is containing IP locations. In this dataset you will find the IP addresses with corresponding X and Y coordinates. This you can use to plot some maps or heat maps, which can be exploited to be more creative. And at the end, I would like to give you just an overview of what kind of documentation is provided to you. So you have two videos. One of them is this video. The second one is done by my friend Bin Xiang, and it's tutorial on how to analyze network packets with Python. You also have two files that the documentation about the general details and also how to analyze network packets. We also provide you some coding samples, and also you have this presentation. So at the end, I can only wish you a good luck, in bocca al lupo. And if you have any questions, you can drop me an email on this